Buddy Holly was born on September 7th, 1936 in Lubbock, Texas. His birth name was Charles Hardin Holly. Buddy was a childhood nickname. For such a short life, he was very influential. His first major hit song was That'll Be the Day. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986. His band called Buddy and Bob opened up for Elvis, and it changed Buddy's life. He shifted from a country sound to more rock and roll. Future country star Waylon Jennings was hired to play bass on his last tour. He got married to Maria Elena Santiago in August of 1958. He would only be alive for 6 more months. She was pregnant when he died, but had a miscarriage, possibly from the shock of losing Buddy. He was on tour with the Big Bopper and Ritchie Valens when his plane crashed in Iowa, killing all 3 stars and the pilot in February of 1959. He was only 22 years old. That was the day the music died. Ritchie Valens was born on May 13, 1941 in Pacoima, California. His birth name was Richard Stephen Valenzuela. He was a singer, a songwriter, and a musician. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2001. His songs have been covered by many artists over the years. Of the 29 songs on his 3 albums, Ritchie wrote 21 of them. He appeared as himself in the 1959 movie called Go Johnny Go. He grew up surrounded by music, and he showed an early interest in it. He would often bring his guitar to school and sing songs for his friends. He could play multiple instruments. After a short stint in a local band, he was signed to Delphi Records by Bob Keane. He had several hits, and it looked like the sky was the limit. He dropped out of high school so he could make TV appearances and tour. There was a movie made about his life called La Bamba. Released in 1987, it starred Lou Diamond Phillips as Ritchie and Isai Morales as his older half-brother named Bob. It featured songs written by Ritchie, performed by the band called Los Lobos, such as Donna, Ooh My Head, and Come On Let's Go. Ritchie reworked the traditional Mexican song called La Bamba and turned it into a rock song. He grew up speaking mainly English, but he learned Spanish phonetically for La Bamba. Led Zeppelin had a song called Boogie with Stu on their Physical Graffiti album that was basically Ritchie's song called Ooh My Head. He had a fear of flying after seeing 2 planes collide midair in 1957. He was in a relationship with his high school sweetheart named Donna Ludwig until his death. He died in 1959 in a plane crash near Clear Lake, Iowa. Ritchie won a coin toss against a musician named Tommy Alsop to be on the plane. He was on tour with Buddy Holly and the Big Bopper, who also died in the crash. Don McLean wrote the song American Pie about it. He sang, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. Ritchie was 17 years old. J.P. Richardson, known professionally as the Big Bopper, was born on October 24, 1930 in Texas. The J.P. stood for Giles Perry. He is known for being a radio DJ, singer, musician, and songwriter. His biggest song he wrote and performed was called Chantilly Lace, but some other cool songs were Running Bear and White Lightning. He was known as a novelty act, but who knows what direction his music could have taken him. Music was always his passion. He became a full-time disc jockey and quit college. He was drafted into the Army in 1955 and served as a radar instructor. After 2 years, he was discharged and returned to his radio job. He started writing and performing his songs. George Jones had a #1 country song with White Lightning. He was married once and had 2 children. With his success, he was given the opportunity to be on Buddy Holly's Winter Dance Party Tour in 1959. After playing a show in Clear Lake, Iowa, JP had the flu. Buddy chartered a plane to fly his band to the next city. Waylon Jennings offered his seat on the plane to JP. Soon after takeoff, the plane crashed, killing everyone on board. He was 28 years old.